ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ರಾಮಾಯ ರಾಮಭದ್ರಾಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರಾಯ ವೇಧಸೆ ರಘುನಾಥಾಯ ನಾಥಾಯ ಸೀತಾಯ ಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 27 of Uttara Kanda, in which we will see Ravana visits the moon region and is given a boon by Brahma. The two rishis, having departed, Ravana, the lord of the Rakshasas, proceeded for 40,000 miles in the upper air, whereupon he reached that excellent higher sphere where swans endowed with every virtue dwell. And having gone on, he ascended yet higher for 10,000 leagues, whereon all sides the clouds, Agneya, Kshana, and Brahma are eternally established. Thereafter, he proceeded to an excellent airy region where the high souled Siddhas and Charanas ever abide, which is 10,000 leagues in extent. O slayer of your enemies, it is his Agastya addressing to Rama. He then passed to a fourth region where the Bhutas and Vinayakas perpetually sojourn, and thereafter he went to the fifth aerial realm, which extends over 10,000 leagues, where Ganga, the foremost of rivers, is to be found, and the elephants headed by Kumuda, from whose bodies drops pour down constantly as they sport in the waters, spout forth the sacred stream which they sprinkle in all directions. Here the water fall down in rain and snow under the rays of the sun, purified by the wind. O Raghava, then that Rakshasa went to the sixth aerial region, O you endowed with great radiance, where Garuda dwells, ever revered by his kinsfolk and friends, and therefore thereafter ascended to the seventh aerial region, lying 10,000 leagues higher, where the seven rishis, that is Sapta rishis, dwell, and again proceeding 10,000 leagues higher, he reached the eighth aerial region where Ganga, known as Ganga of the sky, having strong currents, is found in the path of the sun, and who, upheld by air, sends forth a great roaring. Now I shall describe the region yet higher than these, where the moon god dwells, and the extent thereof is 80,000 leagues. There the moon, encircled by stars and planets, from whom the hundreds and thousands of rays stream forth, illumines the world, bringing happiness to all beings. Thereupon, beholding Dashagriva, the moon blazing up, as it were, consumed him with its cold fires, and stricken with fear of those rays, his counselors were unable to withstand them, and Prahasta, uttering the words, "Let victory be yours," thereafter said, "O king, we are being destroyed by the cold and must leave this place. O foremost of monarchs, the icy rays of moon are the property of fire." Hearing the words of Prahasta, Ravana, beside himself with wrath, lifted his bow, twanging it, and began to assail the moon with Narachas, great arrows. Whereupon Brahma speedily went to that lunar region and said, "O ten-necked one, O mighty armed one, O son of Vishravas, O gentle one, do yourself go hence from here speedily. Do not oppress the moon, for that highly effulgent king of the twice born desires the well being of all. I will bestow a mystical formula on you. He who recollects it, the hour of death, does not succumb." Thus addressed the ten-necked Rakshasa with joined palms said, "O God, if I have found favor with you, then, O Lord of the world, O you of great penances, impart that sacred mantra to me. O you truly pious one, reciting which, reciting that mantra, O great one, I shall be liberated from the fear of the celestials. Verily, by your favor, O Lord of the gods, I shall become invincible to all the asuras, danavas, and birds. Thus cursed Brahma said to Dashanana, O Lord of the Rakshasas, do not repeat this mantra daily, but only when your life is in danger. Holding a string of Rudraksha beads and repeating it, you shall become invincible. And if you do not recite it, you shall not meet with success. Hear, and I shall communicate this sacred formula to you, O foremost of the Rakshasas, reciting which you shall obtain victory in the encounter. Salutations unto you, O God, O Lord of the lords, O you worshipped by the celestials and asuras, O you the same in the past, present, and future, O great God, O you having tawny eyes, O you a boy assuming the form of an aged being, O you who wear the tiger skin, O God, you are worthy to be worshipped and are the Lord of the three worlds. You are Ishvara, Hara, Haratane, Haratanemi, fire at the end of the world cycle. Yugant, Yugadantahaka, you are Baladeva, you are Ganesha, Lokashambhu, and Lokapala. You are endowed with huge arms. You are blessed, the bearer of the trident. You are possessed of dreadful teeth and jaws, greatest of the gods. You are time, you are power, you are the blue throated and possessed of a huge belly. You are Devantaka, the foremost of the ascetics and the lord of all creatures. You are the leader, protector, Harihara, destroyer, and preserver. You wear matted looks, are clean shaven, and wrapped in a loin cloth. You are mighty and illustrious. You are the Lord of spirits and goblins, the support of all, protector of all, destroyer of all, creator and the eternal preceptor. You are the bearer of Kamandalu, the beard wielder of the Pinaka bow and the Durjata. You are worthy of veneration. You are Om, you at the highest of all, the first chanter of the Samaveda. You are death and the nature of death, Pariyatra and the observer of the great vows. You are the brahmachari dwelling in a cave, bearing a veena, pranava, and quiver in your hands. You are immortal, lovely to look upon as the newly risen sun. You dwellest but in crematorium. You dwell in the crematorium. You are the illustrious Lord of the Uma, transcendent, all saint, all taint. You did pluck out the eyes of Bhagadeva and the teeth of Pusha. You are the overcomer of fever and bearer of a nose in your hand. Verily, you are dissolution and time of the flaming mouth, fire being your symbol. You are highly effulgent and the Lord of men. You are demented and cause people to tremble. You are the fourth and the deeply venerated of men. You are the holy dwarf, Vamanadeva, and the dwarf who circumambulates the east. You wear the resemblance of a beggar with three locks and art craftily by nature. You did stay the hand of Indra and of the Vasus. You are the seasons, creator of seasons. You are time, honey, and the one of the honey eyes. You are the Lord of hearts, a lordly tree bearing fruit and flowers. You seed, im- your seed is made of arrows. You are ever worshipped by people in all conditions. You are the creator and protector of the universe, eternal and true Purusha. You are the controller of righteousness, Virupaksha, and the three dharmas, the protector of all beings. You are the three-eyed one of many forms, blazing like a million suns. You are the Lord of the celestials, foremost of the gods, wearing matted locks and the crescent moon. You are worthy of being approached and are one on one with created beings. You are the player of all musical instruments, ever creating and binding all. And do bring about the liberation of all beings. You are Pushpadanta, indivisible, that foremost of destroyers. The foremost of destroyers, you have tawny beards, bear a bow, and are fearful and endowed with terrible might. These 108 sacred and excellent names uttered by me destroy all sins, bestow merit, and give refuge to those who seek it. O Dashanana, if you do recite them, you shall be able to overcome your enemies. Thus come to the end, chapter 27 of Uttara Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharade Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehi Me. Goodbye.